All right, we are back at it with another daily live trade breakdown. And let me tell y'all today, I am really proud of myself because I feel like I handled my emotions very, very well today. Um, I did have a very small loss, but my wins today did outweigh my loss. So I'm going to go over the trades I took today. Like, I am so close tomorrow. I feel that I'm going to pass this challenge. Okay, so today we traded. Today's the 7th. I actually did 3 trades. I traded UCAD, EU, and AU today. Okay. So first we'll go over UCAD. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this off the screen. All right, and we're going to replay this back to 6. All right, so looking at the 1 hour, we are still pushing down. Like I said yesterday's video, I want to see it fill this gap, but we don't know when that's going to be. So for now, we're mostly pushing down. So we're going to forward. All right, and we're already at a low on the 1 hour, so I really wouldn't want to put another sale until we break around here. Um, so I think I'll be it depends on price action. So with this price action, I see that bullish price action right here. And then it breaks this structure right here. So since we're at a low on the 1 hour, this would more so be a counter trend trade. So we broke this structure right here. So now I'm looking at this area for demand. Okay, so now we broke this high. So now I want to put my demand zone here. We tapped into it. And now the candle broke above. So I buy it here. Stop loss is at the low. And I want to target this high right here. to target this high. So let's keep going. Okay. So right here, we're at kind of like a halfway point. Plus, we're right at the 200. So what I want to do is put my stop loss at entry, which would be right here. So now we're at a risk-free trade. So right here, it played around. I didn't really like that bearish candle. So I ended up taking the trade out early because I was close to, in my challenge, I'm close to meeting my target anyway. So I was fine going ahead and taking it out here. So I got like over a 1 to 1.5. So I did get out early. And I'm glad I did because it ended up shooting down. So, um, worst case scenario, it would have just hit my stop loss, which is fine because I accepted the risk before. But because just seeing price action, I didn't really like that candle. So, plus we're right at the 200. So, yeah, I ended up getting out that trade early with some profit. Price action is really key. Like, really pay attention to price action. Okay, so that was UCAD. And then we took EU. So we took EU. Okay, so with EU, I had this 1 hour zone marked up actually yesterday. So today it did tap into it. So I'm automatically interested in that area. So we have this, I'll call it a doji. They got all these names. I actually like when it comes to everybody was so big on like understanding candlestick names, but just by looking at it and looking at the price action, that's how I know candlesticks. But I don't really put names to them. I know what I see. It broke below, and this is where I entered. So we're gonna put a sale, and my target was this low right here. Okay, so we get some good. We get some good, a little good traction. Then we have this big bullish candle up. I still stood in the trade. Then it got really close to my stop loss. So automatically, I'm not liking that. I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to get stopped out. So I'm just waiting to get stopped out. It didn't stop me out and it went down a little bit. And because price action is looking like this with this huge bullish engulfing candle, I did not like that. So I remember in my experience trading, I would get trades like this to where it would almost hit my stop loss, but then I'll see maybe a bearish candle going down, and I'm like, okay, now it's coming in my direction. If it gets close to my stop loss and then it starts to come down, I'm getting out at entry. So is this where I got out at? No. I got out right here, right close to my entry, and I came out with a small loss. But the way price action was looking is above the 20 and the 200, and we got that bullish. Yeah, I'm not hoping for it to turn around. I'm up out of there. So that was a very small loss, 0.04. So I was fine with that. And as you can see, it pushed up. It did go all the way back down, but still, it pushed up way past the zone or whatever. So we took a small hit there. So then I seen the trade on, it was AU. Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
what you doing?
recording. I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right. Um. All right. So we are at AU here. All right. So going to the 1 hour, we're definitely making higher highs, higher lows above the 200, and the 20 is flowing upwards. So definitely looking at buys. We have this breaker structure here. I like this better. We got a zone here. This zone didn't happen yet, so just ignore this for right now. But we got this here. So then we got another break in structure here. So I went to the 15-minute just to get a better area. That looked better to me on the 15-minute. That's why that's in orange. So now all I'm waiting for now is for it to break back into a zone. We got another break, another. Okay. So it tapped into this zone. So now we're waiting for candles to break above. Okay, so we had this large engulfing bullish candle. Even though we have a zone right here, I feel confident in taking this trade because this bullish candle, this price action here. So it fits our criteria. We're getting in the trade for a buy. Long. We are going. Stop loss below the candlestick formation. And my take profit is at the high, which is a 1 to almost 2.5, 1 to 2.4. I'm comfortable with that risk to reward. So we're in the trade now. And it hit our take profit, exceeded our take profit. All right, so that was the third trade that I took today. So very small loss, but my wins outweighed the loss. And I'm super close to finishing my challenge. Hopefully it will be tomorrow. Um, Tomorrow, like going forward. I mean, this is anyway. Sometimes I may take a non-high probable setup, but nothing but high probability setups. I was just thinking today, let me see y'all. Okay. So yeah, I look at Forex vlogs all the time, all day. And it was a guy and he was saying how he was at like 9% in his prop firm. And you know, most prop firms is 10%, but he was at 9% and ended up blowing his account. After that, of course, you know, emotions probably was the downfall. And then there was another guy who said the same thing. He got up to like a little bit over 9%. And then one trade just kind of set him back a lot. So I'm definitely trying not to get too anxious about trading. And that's why I'm really proud of myself today. Um, because I could have went back like a lot of steps, but I paid attention to what price was doing. Like before, in my experience with trading, I would play off of what I wanted to see in the trade. For example, that trade on EU in the past, because I wanted it to go up, I probably would have held on for hope that the trade would go back in my direction. But now, whatever I see, I'm not being delusional. Like, whatever I see, that's what it is, regardless of what I want. And it made a world of difference. Like, I'm really proud of myself for handling my emotions with trading today. Um, but yeah, I'm at 9% in my prop firm. So um, we'll see tomorrow what happens. So see you in the next video.